Everybody feel the weight. We feel it. Tell them how it is. Eyes wide, feet like stone. Wednesday morning, heavy bone. Clock is ticking, moving slow. Nowhere left for us to go. The sun is up, but the soul is tired. Looking like we all been fired. Strap your boots, hit the street. Feel the rhythm in the heat. We climbing up that middle hill. Keep on climbing. Nobody standing still. Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody.
We over the top.
It's a hump
Once
day
we slide, we never stop.
where stuff starts to get weird and crazy.
It's final scratch.
Welcome, welcome. We made it back. We're on Hump Day podcast now, y'all. Summer Fridays. Fridays are no more thing. We on Wednesdays now. Wednesdays. Easy. You know, I feel like Wednesdays is like an easier day to do it because, you know, Friday people want to go outside and go do stuff, man. Go be with their partner. Go be with, you know, themselves. You know, go do shit they want to go do. Wednesday, y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all home, y'all watching the show with your kids, whatever y'all with. Y'all with somebody. Everybody's talking at home. Y'all home. That's all I'm gonna say. So, this is gonna be a solo episode today. No guest today, y'all. It's gonna be just me. Just me today. I need to. I want to be with myself today. I want to talk. I want to talk about some stuff about myself today. Stuff like that. You know, like I got stuff I want to talk about. A lot of stuff I want to talk about actually. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's like serious. So like, you know, just sit I want to talk about. Like a personal thing about me, man. Like I was talking to one of my boys earlier, and he asked me this question. He was like, "Hey, man, do you miss being a chef?" I told him, "No, I do not miss being a chef at all. Not gonna lie. It wasn't. Like, let me say this. It was fun at first, you know, like learning new things, you know, eating all the new food you ever got to try before, you know, meeting new people, getting to go see different things. You know, it was cool, you know, and having people like taste your food and you're like, this is really good. Yeah, it was cool. But other things going on with the whole chefing world, man, it was not fun, dude. Oh my gosh. It was not fun at all. So I have been a chef for, let me see, going on, been 10, no, you know what? Yeah, I stopped and switched careers like year 8. So it's been like 8 years. I was a chef for 8 years. I'm still I'm not ongoing anymore, but I still dabble in like cooking and everything. I still cook all the time, but it's just not, I don't cook for the man anymore, you know? But I literally almost quit like earlier, like in my career as a chef. I almost quit for sure. Like there was a time frame, you know, when I first got out of culinary school, and it was so hard to get a job. Being like a brand new chef and stuff, it was hard to get a job. You know, like my first job as an actual like cook or chef was at this like vegan, like healthy vegan vegetarian like place in Riverside. You know, wasn't that good, honestly. It wasn't that good. You know, it made like this stuff didn't taste good. You know, it was like old beets and like the bread we had to make was like gluten-free bread. It was just like it was nasty, nasty. Um, like that was my first ever job as like a cook, but I wasn't like on the line. I was like the prep cook part, you know. So I was like, okay, it's cool, whatever. And like I'm learning as I'm going. Like I'm learning like how to be faster, how to like do stuff at different rates. But the chef at the time, I don't know, like he just was like, "You're not making the cut," so I got let go from that spot. I wasn't like, I guess, producing at a high enough rate. So I was like, okay, first job, I understand it now, I get it, right? So I get another job, right? But this time it's like a sandwich shop, so it's like I'm like, okay, it's gonna be easy as hell, you know. And matter of fact, easy as hell. That was an easy job, dude. Making sandwiches is the easiest shit to me. So it was more just like, okay, going to work. I get like so I was a delivery guy also. So I would go into work at like 11 in the morning, and then they would already be done making the sandwiches. So I'll go deliver the sandwiches to like Kaiser, like a truck company, um, like all kind of places. The main one was Kaiser though. That was like the biggest one I delivered to. Shout out to Kaiser. They helped me out with something. I'll explain that later. Um, they literally like I would literally like make the sandwiches, which was like super easy. And I'm like, oh man, culinary school making sandwiches was like the low part of culinary school because it's like you're building something. It wasn't nothing crazy. So I'm like, they're like, man, you're freaking fast, man. This is like nothing to you. I'm like, yeah, it's a sandwich, dude. Of course, right? So that job went really cool, man. I was there for like 2 years, and that shit got closed down. Sadly, got closed down. That sucked. I liked it there, man. It was a cool job. It was a really cool job there. Um, met some cool people there. Met some cool people there. And then actually, what's funny is so I would deliver to Kaiser like a lot. So I was like, they're like, oh hey man, it's Brandon. Da, da, da. They're like, oh, see me. And like one time, um, I delivered to this lady. What up, gang? What up, my boy Barack? What up, gang? Nice seeing you, my boy. Um, yeah, so I was like in Kaiser, and I like one of the guys I used to deliver to. He was like, "Hey, man, you come to me all the time. Like you're, good service, everything. Do you want to have like a free checkup?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like, I'm like, "A free checkup." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm with it. Why not? I'm down." He was like, "Okay, I'm gonna schedule you for a free checkup one of these days." And this man literally gave me a free checkup. This dude was like, uh, "Hey, man, so I'm just gonna tell you straight up, you are definitely in the wrong direction. You're going in the wrong direction in health. So I was bigger than this. I was way bigger than I am now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I was younger, I was way bigger than this. He told me, he was like, "Hey man, like you're in the verge and diabetes. Freaking cholesterol is terrible. Blood pressure is terrible. All that was like bad. It was bad." So he was like, "Hey man, like you gotta get it together. Like, like whatever you're doing, you gotta stop." Right. So I was like, damn. So I didn't tell nobody this till later. Um, no one knew. Like no one knew I was like barely like on the verge of like diabetes and all kinds of shit like that. So I was like, okay, fuck, I gotta like get in the shape, you know? So my ass, my oh what up? Oh, she got both in here. What up, Layla? Hey, what up, gang? What's up? What's up? Shout out to both of y'all. Shout out to both of y'all. So my ass is getting in shape. When I went to, so literally that day, like, I came back to work. I was like, all right, y'all. So I was like super quiet. No one's talking to nobody. They're like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. I'm, just don't feel good, whatever. That same day I went to, this is called GNC, like that like what's this shit called? Like the wall supplements is at like pre-workout and stuff like that. I went there. I was like, man, I gotta find out what I can do to get into shape, whatever. Went there. Some guy, his name was Manny. He was like, "Hey man, what's wrong?" I'm like, "Oh, and I'm just looking nice to. I need to get in shape." And I went to the doctor, and they said like I'm on the verge of, being like diabetic and stuff like that. And they're like, "Oh, he's like, okay, I got you, whatever." So he was like, I'm like, he about to be like trying to sell me all this kind of crap, and he didn't pay all this extra money for shit. And I'm like, man, that's some bullshit. So he was like, no. He gave me a whole list. He was like, hey man, I'll do this for everybody. You come on a good day. He gave me like this whole list of like, don't eat this, don't do this, eat 4 times a day, but don't use any kind of like no mayonnaise, no freaking like no processed foods, like that. He gave me a whole thing. I was like, okay, cool. Literally, like I tried. Good thing is, right? So I tried this 4 meal a day thing, and my mom was like, I called mom. I was like, Mom, when you go to the store, can you like buy all this stuff from me at the grocery store? She was like, okay, that's a first. What the fuck? Okay, so she does all that, and literally, I started making all the food he told me to make. Bro, I promise y'all, like the next 2 months, I noticed like my whole energy was like different. It was crazy. Like, yo, it was crazy. Different energy, everything. Um, whole different energy. Like weight loss was like insane. But he was like, at the time, it wasn't just the food I was doing. I was at the gym a lot. Every day. I would go every freaking day to the gym, 7 days a week. And I was like, it was funny because I would get noticed. Like, oh, what's up, man? What up, Brandon? Blah, blah. Like you come every day, man. You're like, what's your goals? I'm like, man, I'm trying to get like to 250, bro. Like, I'm trying to get like down like below like 240, 250, right? So it took me like probably 6 months to get to like 250, right? I was like, oh shit, I'm 250. I weighed myself, and it said 248. I was like, oh shit, I did it, right? Downside to this, bro, I got super freaking sick. Like it was crazy. I was like, bro, am I to die, bro? Like it felt like I was about to die. I'm like, I was like, I couldn't breathe. My stomach was hurting. Like that. What's that shit called in the back of your throat? The uvula, whatever it's called. Like it was like swollen, so I couldn't even like. Whenever I would like swallow, I felt like I couldn't swallow nothing because it's like pause. Like I couldn't swallow nothing because the shit was like so swollen, like it was clogging my. It was like kind of clogging my throat up. It was crazy. Went to the doctor, and he was like, hey man, so what's wrong? I'm like, bro, like I'm like super sick. Like I can barely breathe and shit. Like I'm taking medicine all the time to get better. I don't feel better. My stomach hurting a lot, and like my uvula is like swollen. But yeah, bro, it's clogging my throat, bro. Like the uvula, like I said, pause. Like the uvula shit, bro. Like it was literally like clogging my throat. The little the punching bag in the back of your throat. That shit was like clogging my shit. Pause. But so the doctor was like, "Hey, so like, what's the issues?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, so stomach hurt. I can barely breathe. I can barely like swallow my freaking saliva, all that stuff." He was like, "So let me take your blood and everything." So they take my blood, do all these tests. He was like, "Hey, also, um, are you like working out?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Are you taking any kind of like supplements?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." He was like, "Oh, like what kind of supplements you taking?" I was like, "I'm taking like metabolism pills and stuff." He was like, "Oh, okay. Um, are they helping?" I'm like, "I think I lost like freaking like 50 pounds, dude. Yeah." They're like, he was like, "Yeah, you're losing weight too fast, and it's like making your immune system shit." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Yeah, you're losing weight way too fast. You're not losing weight at a get him like a good speed. You're losing it way too fast, and it's catching up to you. Like your immune system is going like to shit." And I'm like, "Oh crap!" Like so, my ass got like it wasn't depression, but it was more just like I'm like, okay, let me stop doing that then. I was like sick, and I was like, I'm afraid to do it again. I'm afraid to, get sick again like that. That shit was terrible. I was scared of shit of like getting that sick again. So my ass gained the weight back, of course. Now, not all of it, but I gained majority of that weight back again. And that whole part of like me quitting something, I literally quit working out and I quit eating right and all that shit, and it like affected me heavily. And that shit fucking sucked. Fucking sucked. I hated it. I wanted to like, it was like, man, why did I know I can do this shit. Now, why did I quit doing it? But it's because I was fucking afraid that I was gonna like get sick again, and my ass was like, I was still young. I was like what 20, like 22, something like that. I was still young. So I was like, oh, I can do it again later. Never did. I didn't do it again. Like attempting to do it again, and I'm like, nah, whatever, nah. So that like I quit doing that shit, bro. Man, I could have been a fucking gorilla by now. I could have been looking like a gorilla, bro. No hands down, hands down in the gorilla. So, and like there's a time also, you know, in that time frame when I was like getting the weight back and shit. Man, I felt like I was like not getting the same attention I was getting when I was losing the weight. And I felt fucking like, man, like I'm not getting attention no more. I'm getting overlooked by shit. Man, that shit sucked. I was like so mad. I was like, that part was kind of depressing. Honestly, that part was really depressing. Cause I knew, bro, like this is because the weight coming back. And like now knowing that, weight does, people look at you when you lose weight, but they also look at you and gain weight because they're like, damn, that fool's big as hell. Or like, oh, he lost all the weight. So it's always a negative and a positive with this shit. And I got both. Now, I don't give no F's. I don't care anymore. Losing weight, okay. Having weight still, I don't care anymore. I have a whole fucking, I might have a wife, bro. Like, so like, all I care about all I care about is how she thinks how I look. All I care about is how I think. Oh shit. All I care about is how she thinks I look. Right? Did I say that? Right? Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so all I don't care about. So being very, very vulnerable at this point, but it just being like real transparent, everything about that shit. I said really affected me. And I was like going through that whole shit. And you know, um but yeah, so I'm gonna try to go to some positive shit right now because that shit was kind of negative. But after that whole part, like I'm gonna get back to the after the sandwich shop shit. After that, I went to the hospital. I went to the hospital shit, and then that's where like the whole Brian story happened. That's when the homeboy died in front of me. Man, it was some crazy stuff. But this was when I was with my wife now, right? You a baddie and type shit. Thank you, bro. You feel me? Yeah, I'm a bad. No, I'm playing. Yeah. This is not so. This time I was with my wife now. I started working at this hospital, and that's when I met Brian. The whole freaking thing with Brian and the guy dying, and the guy freaking who was like slamming the girl's face in the jail cell. That job happened, and I was like cooking for them. That job was cool. It just that shit was like really scary because thinking you about to get stabbed by somebody and knowing their story, seeing someone die in front of you is like kind of crazy. That stuff was wild. I'll never forget that place ever. Met cool people. I met some. One of my close friends is from there. Like I met him and we were like super close. The coolest shit guy. The hella cool dude. And after that job, I went to work at Yamava. And again, that place, F that place too, dog. That place trash. Trash. Place is trash. Like that place trash. Man. I learned a lot of stuff in that place, but that place trash, dude. Like they don't. It's hard to promote. A lot of nepotism, or what's the one where like the like there's favoritism. You know, nepotism something different. Favoritism. There we go. There's that there. It's whack as hell. Learned a lot, but at the same time, I was like, man, forget this place, dude. I can't be here anymore. Can't be here anymore. And then now, your boy switched careers, and now I'm doing some IT shit. And we chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I don't come home from work tired no more. I'm not exhausted. I'm not in pain. I'm not, you know, like I'm not mad or nothing. Like I don't come up with bruises and cuts on my hands and burn marks in my place. Man, I'm chilling. I don't gotta fucking drive 2 hours from work and working shit. Hour there, hour back. No, most like an hour there and then like hour and a half back. Trash. Car maintenance was terrible. I had a car freaking blow up on me. Not blow up, but like the like I was driving on the freeway and the damn motor just blew up. Like literally blew up. It was overheating and shit. I'm like, oh no. Like I had to call my job. I'm like, hey, can't make it. Yeah, I'm sorry, can't make it to work, dog. I'm sorry. My car is overheated. So like that shit was trash, dude. Trash. But back to let me get so that whole cooking era, a lot of ups and downs. But now with this IT era part, man, it's I be chilling. It's chilling. I be chilling. It's a cool job. More money too. More money. I get to go. I get to do. I get man. I'm 5 minutes from the crib. My job is 5 minutes from their house, from the crib. I can like if I wanted to, I can get a bike and go to work. Deadass. Easy. But so now I started this podcast thing. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying this podcast for years, man. I just been scared of starting it. Like I feel like I'd have the equipment for it, and I know what the fuck to talk about. I gotta know what the hell to do, you know, with this podcast stuff either. And like I'm like I was like fear of like sounding dumb, fear of like, you know, just looking stupid on here. What are you talking about, bro? You talking about nonsense. Blah, blah. I'm like, hey man, people like you just hearing people talk about their life or crazy stories or whatever. But like, man, I'm gonna just talk about some crazy stuff I've been through, which was me freaking like episode 5 was me getting high for the first time. Crazy freaking episode 4 was about homeboy banging the girl's head against the shell bar and freaking getting his meat sucked, you know. And then and that same episode was when my boy said he found homeboy his resident in the couch dead. Crazy. What the huh? I would never known that. I would never have known that if I didn't started listening to podcasts. Insane, right? So it's been cool, man. It's been cool, and like in all support everybody giving me and shit. It's cool, man. Like I'm getting a lot of views on shit, like on TikTok, freaking Instagram. Like it's cool. We get a lot of support from people. People messaging me randomly like, "Hey man, can I be in a podcast?" Blah, blah. Or like, you know, congrats on the podcast. It's cool, whatever. It's cool, man. It's a cool thing to do. Like it kind of motivates me to do more podcasts, you know, and everything because everybody's saying, "I'll keep doing it, man. You'll grow. You'll do all this stuff. You know, like just keep going." Is he telling you what episode 6, bro? You just started. The fuck? So like, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's like the motivation, motivation is cute, but the discipline for doing this all the week is freaking dangerous because it's like I gotta come up with shit every week, you know, to talk about. Because I can't come out here and talking about something. Well, what do I talk about, you guys? I don't know what to talk about. I'll talk about I don't know. What I talk about? Oh shit, you know, something like that. So Um, that's it. This motivation is this shit is cool, man. I got a lot of friends who are like telling me, like, "Hey, man, it's cool. Like what you're doing is cool and shit." So I appreciate all y'all for doing that shit, man. Like y'all come in and chat and talk to me. Fire. It's cool. It's cool as hell. It's like brother-in-law, sister-in-law shit. It's cool. My boy Martin. Fire. Uh, so now let me ask y'all some questions real quick, y'all. I got some questions for y'all. Okay. I got a question. If you want to answer this question or not, I'm gonna answer it myself. But do y'all think eating at a restaurant by yourself is weird? Comment in talking chat or like message talking chat and say yes or no. Is eating by yourself in a restaurant weird? To me, I don't think it's weird unless yeah, unless you're doing like unless you're just in there doing some like I don't know like weird stuff in the restaurant. You know, I know like just like there's the social media influencers who like go on there and like mukbang stuff from the restaurants, but like low key I was gonna go to eat all you can eat sushi by myself the other day. I'm like that's gonna be weird, bro. Like that's some big back shit. Why am I gonna go eat some by myself? Eat sushi by myself, a whole by myself. Like I can just keep ordering sushi all I want. I'm like that's like kind of a lot to be doing. I don't know if that's uh right or like or like going to like a the places where you can like keep ordering like different kind of meat. It's like red light, green light, fucking yellow light, whatever. Going there by yourself, I think is crazy. That's just me. Like eating there by yourself, I feel like it's kind of weird. Because you're just eating meat. Like you're just like, oh, hey, can I get some sirloin? Okay. Hey, can I get some? Can I get the ribeye? Oh, okay. Oh, what bring next? Oh, that freaking. Oh, it's a rib. Okay, bring the rib over here. Oh, that lamb. Okay, bring the lamb over here. It's like, bro, damn. Are you gonna be there all day eating the meat? But like, I don't know. But people are saying like, oh, hey, don't you go eat fast food by yourself? McDonald's by yourself? Freaking Chipotle by yourself? Five Guys by yourself? Chick-fil-A by yourself? It's fast food. You're not sitting. You're not about to sit in a restaurant in a fast food restaurant by yourself eating that. You're gonna be in a fucking drive-through. You know. Now I do see people eat by myself and shit from time to time in fast food restaurants, but most of the time I'm not doing that. It's restaurants I'm like more concerned about. You know. So if y'all got any comments on that, let me know. Just either put in the comments or you can put in the chat. Either one. Either one. But yeah, that's my comments on eating by yourself. If I got something to say about that, let me know. Um, like am I tripping or am I spitting facts? All right. Okay. Um, another thing is college worth it? Is going to college worth it? No. Let me say why. Is going to college worth it? No, it's not. Fuck no. There's dudes who go to college, get a degree. All right, cool. I went to college for freaking 4 or 5 years. It's not even 6. Get out of college, looking for a job. We need experience. Man, I can't get experience if you don't fucking hire me. What do you mean? How am I going to job if I don't get experience? How am I going to get experience if I don't get the job? I got my degree. I got my degree in mechanics, or I got my degree in biology or whatever. Like, oh my, I got a degree in computer science. Oh yeah, we need like 5 years of we need like 5 years of experience to be at a job. What do I go do to get a job, bro? Like my field. What's the point of going to college for that? Then some dude like, oh yeah, I got the job and I've been here for like 5 years now, but I have no experience in fucking in IT. Huh? Huh? What you mean? You have no experience in IT, but you got the job, and I have experience in IT, going to school for it, and I know what I'm doing. But I can't get a job because I have no experience. To y'all, like, man, get out of here with that. Some BS. That's BS. That's BS to me. Nah, BS. BS. Again, if y'all got comments on that, do y'all think college is worth it still? Let me know in the comments. Am I tripping or speaking facts? All right. Am I tripping or am I speaking facts? Put it in the comments or put it in the chat. You know. Also, AI is replacing jobs, y'all. AI about to replace some niggas' jobs. I'm not gonna cap. AI is about to replace some people's jobs, bro. Like, look. I'm gonna show y'all. All right. So look, all these pictures are made from AI. Look at this. Look. Look at this. These are all AI pictures, dude. Like someone didn't draw this. This is all AI. Crazy. Like the one on the left where it said B40HOLLIS podcast and Tom Rock Hill. AI made that. The one that said Hum Day and the dude crawling up the little small mountain to get to B40HOLLIS. He's down in a little basement thing under the rock. AI. Bro, and that took 5 seconds. Imagine having to draw this. It can probably take you hours to draw that. Shit. What you mean? You tell me I can, but hey, I need an artist to do my shit. I need an artist to make me a flyer, make me an intro, make me a whatever. No, I'm going ChatGPT and type in make me a logo for my podcast. Boom, 5 seconds done, bro. 5 seconds done, bro. Crazy. Crazy. Insane. AI taking over. AI's taking over. On it now. It's taking over. We better be in the Matrix pretty soon. Next you know we're gonna have fucking shit in the back of our head like Neo and fucking Morpheus and shit. All that shit gonna be like it's gonna be like that pretty soon, bro. Give it like no like 20, 30 years. We're gonna be in that motherfucker in that little we're gonna be in that what's it called when they was in the Matrix and they're in a little tube. That's gonna be us, bro. I'm telling you, AI about to go crazy. But anyways, off topic. Off topic here. I got another question. Let me check this question real quick because I got a question, another one for y'all. What was the biggest lie y'all was told growing up? What was the biggest lie y'all was told growing up as a kid? Now you're like, that shit wasn't true. The hell? I got a couple. I got a couple of them. Not gonna lie, I got a couple. Oh, eating carrots make your eyesight good. I got fucking glasses on. I have glasses on. Carrots didn't do nothing for me. Nothing. I got freaking glasses on. What them glasses gonna do? I mean, what the carrots gonna do, bro? What the fuck? Crazy, right? Another one. Oh, that light in the back, the light on. You know, in the car, you can turn the light on the top of the car. Oh, the police is gonna get us if the light's on. Cap. That's cap. The police don't care about no damn light being on in the car. Like, they don't care about that. What the light gonna do to them? What's the light gonna do to them? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. Like, what's another one, y'all? Let's see. There's like so many you can think of, right? You know, of course, like the Easter Bunny, of course, Santa Claus, of course. You know, oh, the street lights. Once they turn off, you got to be in the house. Okay, I always believe that. Like, okay, lights come on, you got to be in the crib. You can get stolen. You need to kite. It was for me. Oh, when lights go off, watch out for coyotes. A coyote, bro. I'm like 10 times bigger than a damn coyote. Even as a kid, what they gonna do to me, bro? I'm stomping that coyote out. Like, what the? It's multiple of us outside at the time. What's a coyote gonna do to like 10 kids? Nothing. Even a. I'm thinking even like a 10 kids versus one man. We messing that dude up. Unless he's like a big ass gorilla or something. But one miniature dude, whatever, bro. He getting jumped. Especially, bro, where we were from, you getting your ass whooped. What you mean? You better rub with a van on 10 kids from the hood. Nothing. You getting your ass is cooked. You getting cooked. That whole be home before the street light come on. Man, that BS didn't matter, dog. Now where we was from, y'all, your ass is cooked. Mess with us, dog. Getting the brakes beat off. You getting the brakes beat off me. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I can't think of that right now. I can't think of that anymore right now. If I got some, if I'm tripping, or am I speaking facts? Put in the comments what y'all know. Y'all got any of them y'all got. Let me put in the chat or put in the comments. So let's do some like rapid fire questions real quick. Okay. So you got a decision. What decision changed your life? I got plenty. Rapid fire, okay? I'm gonna give like fucking go. Getting a girlfriend, proposing, fucking smoking weed, fucking getting cheated on, crap. Trying to get more. Going to culinary school, changing my career from culinary, all that changed my life dramatically. Because who knows where, like, a major one though. Honestly, a major one probably getting my wife now. This lady changed my life completely, completely. There's so much stuff that I'm doing now, or that like I'm still learning now. That's like, holy crap, I've been missing out on life. Like that. I mean, I was younger, but like now, I could have been doing this stuff earlier. You know, now I've like got introduced to so much more things. I've gained a lot more friends. I become more talkative. I become a lot more everything because of my wife now. It's insane. So that's the big one. Okay, that's the big one. All right. Another one. Rapid fire. It's hard work enough in 2026 this year. It's hard work enough. No one does hard work anymore. No one works hard anymore. Honestly, for what? For what? For what? One more time. One more time. For what? For what? We ain't getting paid that much. Living to fucking getting a place to live at difficult. Some people live with their parents still, so they're like, "Hey, why am I work hard when I'm freaking live for free with my parents? Or why am I gonna work hard when I ain't getting no raises? Why am I gonna work hard when you know, I can't afford, I can't go afford nothing because the damn everything's got raised up percentages. What's the point? Working hard for that. If I work hard, I'm gonna work hard and then be like, I got what I wanted, and then I gotta keep working hard and to keep up the shit. Because, but no one wants to do that because why am I going to do that when I'm not gonna get anything in return for what I'm doing, working hard? Debatable. Put in the comments. Am I tripping? Speaking facts. Put in the comments or put in the chat right here, right there. Say what you gotta say. Whatever y'all gotta say, say it. I got it. Don't want to say. Then you got social media. Is it helping or destroying ambition? That's a good one. That's a good one. No, it's not helping at all. I mean, ambition. I feel like ambition back in the day, was like, okay, our ambition is to go start this brand, or this ambition is to go start this like company. Our ambition is to like make money doing something that we like doing. Social media is showing people just, hey man, if you go on YouTube or like me for instance, you go on YouTube and start this whole podcast, or hey man, you start this trend, you make this dumbass song, holla 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 holla, and get freaking and get noticed, you might get big. You start streaming and doing IRL content and disrespecting people on the street and doing all this crazy stuff, you might blow up. Man, no. The stuff you see nowadays, ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You got kids freaking hitting old people and killing them and shit for content. Crazy. That's crazy. Social media is crazy. It's like insane. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Insane, dude. Like you got like today. Okay, look, y'all. Today, I was reading a story. I was at work. I was reading a story. This girl, she was driving her sister and her friend, her and her sister's friend. Right? Yeah. So it was the girl driving, her sister and her sister's friend. She was driving to like Fresno or some shit. But she was drunk as shit. But she was on live. Like, oh yeah, I got 5,000 viewers, blah, blah, blah. Drunk as shit on the freeway, just flying. She doing like 100 miles an hour. Just flying on the freeway, drunk as shit. She was like, I don't give a fuck, blah, blah, blah. Bro, she literally lost control of the car. The car flipped. Her damn sister flew out the car. Her friend flew out the car. Sister's gone. Sister dead. Impact. Whole head was cracked open. Done. She was dead. Dead. The friend, she just had like a broken leg or something like that. And then of course, the driver's sister, she was fine. She was like, she was still on social media, bro. She was still on live. Freaking turned the phone toward her sister. Her head was freaking leaking, a big ass gash in her head. And she was like, get up. See y'all, this is what happens. And like, bro, for some fame. And the thing is crazy. She said, "Oh, I got lost in the viewers and like social media had me stuck. You dumbass, you killed your sister. Now you in jail, dumbass. No. She didn't go to jail. She was like flaunting on social media because people were saying like, oh man, you freaking trash, you this, you that, because you keep doing this whole going to jail, getting out drinking, and still the same shit. She was like flaunting everybody like, man, pull up, man, I'll kill you, blah. Hey, next thing you know, she was driving down the street. Fucking fucking her ass up, bro. She got her ass domed up. Drive by shooting, bam, killed her. All because you want to flaunt on social media that, oh, I killed my sister and I'm out of jail free. Dumbass. Dumbass. What are you doing, dumbass? Stupid. You're stupid. Very stupid. But again, social media is destroying ambition. Facts or not? Again, am I tripping? Or am I speaking facts? Put in the comments. Chat, comments. It's up to y'all. What y'all think? What y'all think? All right? What do y'all think about that? Crazy. Crazy. Another question here. This is a tough topic to talk about. This is very tough to talk about. Very tough. Us as men, should we show emotions publicly? Should we? Should we show our emotions publicly? Or should we keep it in? Mm. I wish I had I wish I had that like Jeopardy song on here. Like doom 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 doom. But should we keep our emotions? Should we show our emotions publicly? It's like 50-50. You know? It's like, for me, it's like 50-50. Honestly, it's 50-50. Okay? I feel like us as men, we should show our emotions when it's needed. Make sense? No? Make sense? We should show our emotions when it's needed. Because I know, like, oh man, like you see like different things where like, oh man, who have short emotions are weak minded, blah, blah, blah. Man, nah. We need to let emotions out sometimes, but sometimes keep that shit in because sometimes it's just some BS, whatever. But like, we do need to show our emotions sometimes. If you mad, bro, just fucking let the shit out. If you mad, let the emotion out, dog. If you sad about something, like say, like for instance, right? There's times for me with like now my wife now, like I didn't want to say nothing or just like give my emotions out because I was like, man, she gonna think little of me or like I'm gonna say something like wrong or like gonna cause a bigger argument, but man, you know, say it. All that shit. Fuck all that. And say what you gotta say, dude. Now, if you think it's too hurtful, or you like think it's like not that big of a deal, then okay. But if you got something on your mind, bro, like you want to show, you want to say, even in public, if you mad, fuck it, you mad, bro. Just be like, hey, I don't want to talk to you right now. You can say in public, even in the fucking store. You can be in the store, we're shopping, she pissed you off, or something pissed you off. It doesn't be her. It can be a family, and you in the store, you just pissed off. Hey man, and tell them like something like, hey man, why you so mad? Hey man, something happened to me. I'm I'm really pissed. Don't talk to me. That's it. Just tell them what's wrong. Tell them what's up. Tell them what's up. Tell them what's up. Oh shit, hold on. I gotta. Oh shit, someone wants to join the podcast. Hold on. Yo, you hearing what? Hello?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh shit. Okay. Hold on. Uh, let me do this real quick. I'm glad you joined. Okay, you want to answer some questions, man?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let me. I've been here for a minute. Let me let me go back to the question real quick. I got
Yeah, I
some.
saw you was here for a while.
I got this question to ask you. Then. Hold on. I want your take on these questions real quick, and we can talk about it. I'm sorry if you go over time, y'all. I'm sorry. This is a good. This is like a we talk about some shit this episode. So let me. So my first question to answer myself, right? I should I fucking gotta ask myself shit. I ask myself. Oh. Um. What? When was the time you almost quit something? Like you almost like quit something like you were like enjoy doing, or like you're like, oh, it's gonna be my like career wise, or like anything that you were like, I'm about to quit this shit.
Most. Hmm. I actually done did it a lot. Let's see.
He did it a lot.
Yeah. Um. Like as far as like career, I changed. I think I talked to you about it a while. I changed career a couple times.
Okay.
Still, still not sure. Um. Like at this point, I'm a mechanic, but it ain't steady enough. Can't keep you know the good flow of income coming. So think about doing something different there. You know what I mean?
Okay. So
That's the most recent, honestly.
so like what time? So what did you almost quit? Like what was like the thing you wanted to do that you like were like, or like what's something now or whatever like it is that you're like, I want to quit this shit, or I'm about to.
But I'm gonna give you a real good one. You know, talk about basketball. I like basketball,
Yeah.
and I played, for quite a while, fairly decently far. I played like a little semi-pro, little junior college, whatever. And I like to quit that several times.
Are you a hoop? It was a hooper.
Yeah,
Okay.
the main reason it wasn't even as messed up as it wasn't even me. Like I uh couldn't get the support family wise. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I had games that was way, 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 way far out, from where we lived at. Like I would need a ride, miss those games. You know, everybody say it's like 1 or 2 games, but really it was a couple more than that. And so kind of felt like, shoot, my own family don't want to back me up and help me. Really must be ain't really must be ain't I must be doing this for no reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I shouldn't have looked at it like that, but of course I was a lot younger, high school and college.
So then, like, what what made you like not quit it though? Like what, or like I guess you probably quit, but like what made you like, okay, I'm gonna just still love basketball.
Yeah, basically I almost quit, but I was like, nah, I still like basketball. Even when I was thinking about quitting and I didn't play as much. I still went to go play, ball just for fun
Okay.
when I could.
For sure.
So that definitely wasn't almost, you know, sure. That's something that I really like.
Okay. Now, so what about another question I had for myself was, is it weird eating by yourself at a restaurant? And what I said was certain restaurants, yes, but not all restaurants are weird to eat at. So my thing was, if you go to one of the restaurants where they come and serve you meat every like 5 set, like they come around with like different kind of meats, like sirloin, like certain, like they have like sirloin, they have like you got your like ribeyes and lambs. They're like, hey, you want this? Try this one. They have like a red light, green light, yellow light, whatever. Like, keep coming and pause. Like, keep on bringing the different kind of meats around, and then like, oh, slow down, or I don't want any more. Like, is that weird to eat at by yourself, or would you be like, I don't care, I'm gonna eat by myself still? Not weird.
We'll see how you can go to any restaurant and not eat by yourself. First of all, because I feel like that can happen even if you plan to meet somebody. What happened? What happened if they stand you up? Or not necessarily stand you up, but like let something happen. Let's say it ain't even like a date, but you going with some friends or something, and they have something happen with family, and then you end up you already there. You gonna not eat, and you hungry and been waiting on people. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
so there's plenty of situations where you would end up by yourself, and maybe it's not normal, I guess, to be there in the restaurant. That's what they consider
Okay, that's fair.
being fucking thing.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Okay. So all in all, it's not weird to you.
Say on the whole, no.
Okay.
There's more reasons you could be going by yourself to go eat.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Okay, I can answer that. Okay. Um, let's do another one. What was the biggest lie you were told growing up that you're like, okay, that was some BS? Like mine was eating carrots made your eyesight good. That's cap. I got freaking glasses on. So that did not help. So what was yours
I can
growing up?
agree.
What was yours growing
I
up?
can agree. I can agree with that one, but I don't think that's the biggest one. Yeah, probably gonna catch some flack for this, but I would say honestly, the biggest thing that I notice now is, to a point, education matters. You know what I mean? Schooling matters.
Mm.
But honestly, it's not. It's branching out and getting, you know, I don't give a damn what nobody say. Everybody's successful. There's people around them. So you have to branch out and make them connections. You don't have them connections, you know, it's still hard to make it. You
Huh.
have people in places that can push you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never start off at the top. Even rich people won't start off at the top of what they're trying to do right away. They got to branch out and connect with people that's already doing good there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So definitely
I
not.
didn't think about that.
Definitely the easy way. The easy way to say it. What I'm saying is definitely not what you know. It's for sure who you know.
I
Yes,
wasn't.
well, you can't be an absolute dummy, but not to
I
get
was
into
not
anything too
thinking
heavy.
about that one.
But there's perfect examples of it.
Huh. The education does not matter. I would not think about that.
Yeah,
That's I feel like
yeah,
that's debatable though, low key.
yeah. Like like I said, to a certain point, we're talking about. You know what I mean? If you're trying to be a astro physicist, there's certain things there's things you need there. You know what I'm saying?
but like,
But
but like you're saying, like, oh, a mechanic, you don't need no
if you're
fucking
just trying to
education.
be a successful business person, a lot of a lot of them people didn't go to business school, go to school for business. Did not. They learned it as they went because they knew people who would give them that experience of learning and figuring it out. And that can go all the way down to something as simple as like what you do. You know,
Yeah. Dang.
and nobody gonna hire nobody gonna hire you even if you got
I was,
paperwork that says you're a chef or a mechanic. They're gonna look at where's your experience.
bro. Okay, that's so
And
funny. You're saying that because I was talking about that like in this earlier in here. I was like, the question I asked myself was like, is college still worth it? And it's like, nah,
Right.
because everyone's like, you need experience to work here.
Right. The debt you accumulate and the experience, like, unless, and this is really most of the time, it's depending on the field. This is not necessarily a good thing, but unless you're book smart and you go to go to school for it and study and get all your knowledge that way, book smart does not beat hands on most of the time.
Debatable.
A lot of times book smart don't be hands on, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, being book smart can help you though. It's debatable. It's debatable.
Again, I'm not saying you don't need a little bit of that, but I think if you got hands on plus a little bit of book smart, you're ahead of the game, And like I said, when I came out and I was looking for a job, even though I had 2 years of school and a certificate to say I was ready to work, every job I went to, well, where your experience? I just went to school for 2 years.
Yeah. 4 years.
I was supposed to do school. Supposed to go. Well, no, this was my trade, mechanic. Trade school, mechanic.
Damn. Okay.
Then the moment I get out, every job I apply for, they're like, "Well, you don't have no experience on your resume. You ain't worked nowhere but McDonald's." I'm like, I don't know. Out of high school, I worked at McDonald's, and that was it. I went to college.
Yeah.
I went to trade, or I went. Actually, I split the first year. I went to trade school and college.
Yeah. I was saying, it's not worth it because, like, I went to culinary school, and I was like looking for like a job as like a cook or something. They're like, "Oh, you have no experience. We're sorry." It's like, bro, like, how am I get the experience if I don't freaking work in a restaurant? And it's like,
if you won't give me a chance,
like, you can work at say you work at a fast food restaurant. You're like, oh, that doesn't count. That's not reverse.
The first place I got a job at that I was able to, and as a mechanic, the even though you did the 2 years of school, you got a certificate. You're not certified unless you get 1 year worth of like experience at a job, and then you got to come back and take the test, right? So that means I spent all that time, and if nobody lets me work for a year at their place, I can never get certified.
Yeah.
Ask me, where's your certification and where's your experience? Well, I went to school for 2 years. I need experience. Somebody got to put me on. And the only reason I got a job was because it was down the street from where I lived at that classified as mechanic work. And my boss signed on it after I worked there a year. And the only reason really I think other than it was down the street from where I worked at that I got it was because the little corner store right there at my house, the guy there knew him and he kind of gave him a heads up and told him I was going to come look for a job. See, it was who I knew.
Yeah, word of mouth, man.
What I knew.
Yeah, that's just whack. So, yeah. All in all, this shit ain't worth it, dog. Another one for you. Another one I asked myself also. What is one decision? I had like 5, but what one did? I can't fucking talk now. What was one decision that changed your life? What you got?
Tough one. One second.
Got my man thinking. My boy thinking right now. What you got, dog? What you got, dog? Is it gonna be some deep shit? Or is it gonna be some, some light shit? What you got? What you got for me, man? What you got for me, man? What you got? What you got? What you got? I can tell you mine was meeting my wife now. That was the big one.
I was thinking it wasn't that I was thinking that deep. It was well, it is, but also the dog had to go out. But it was, Like I said, that is one of the ones. You know what? I'm just gonna put it simply so it don't go too deep because it might get too long. Not listening to advice from somebody I probably should have.
So
That's as simple as I'm gonna put it.
okay, so why didn't you listen?
Uh,
You just like mad at the person? You just didn't care what they had to say, kind of thing?
I'm gonna say it's a little bit of kind of three things. You're a little upset with that person, so we're trying to hear that input. Emotional at that point.
Gotcha.
And being hard headed for sure, part of it. Yeah.
So what was the outcome of that? Like of that decision?
The stories you know about.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we call it just to sum it up easily, 6 or 7 years down the tube, 30 grand down the drain. No, whole house, all of that. Yeah. All that good stuff.
So what'd you learn from that decision then? Like what would you do? What would you do different then from that decision you made that changed your life?
I still wouldn't have took their advice necessarily, but I definitely would have took it into consideration instead of just blowing it off. And I might have made a similar decision, but not exactly the same. I could have did it a different way.
Okay.
And still did it, and still had it come out the way I wanted it to, possibly.
Okay. All right. Damn. I got one more for you then. One more question to ask myself. It's like so rapid fire. So like just say what you say, like immediately just say it. What comes in your mind, your head first? Just say it. It's rapid fire. All right. Should men show emotions publicly? And go.
Yes, but situational.
That's the same thing. All right. I mean, well, elaborate.
Anger, you got to be careful. Everything else is cool.
So
I think that's a simple way to put it.
Yeah, I was saying in my rapid fire, I was saying like, okay, men should show their emotions publicly, but it depends on what the emotion is. You know, like I was saying like, it can be like, say you're mad. Of course, if you're mad, show it, man. You be like, yeah, I'm mad at something. Like I'm pissed. Like it's something really pissed me off. Like, don't talk to me. Don't mess with me.
Like I said, if it's anger, you got to be careful with it.
Yeah, of course.
You can push somebody and set somebody off with your anger, and then that starts the whole, it's a whole scene.
I was like, also like if you're sad, like say like you're emotional, I say like you're sad or something. I'm showing that bitch, bro.
Anything other than mad, I think you have to be careful with. Everything else, it's pretty much fine.
Yeah, that was my take on it. Like if I say let it out, don't hold that shit in. Show up publicly, man. If you sad about something, you're gonna cry, bro. Fucking cry. Who cares? Man, I feel like the man, bro.
Of course, it has to be appropriate for the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be at somebody's funeral laughing because they did. No, don't show that emotion. Just hold that one in.
Don't be freaking.
You know what I mean?
Don't be like laughing at his damn deathbed, like he like in the casket. You were laughing at him. That's crazy. Don't be doing that. wow.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
if you want, bro,
it's got to fit the situation and be extra careful with anger. Those
yeah,
are my two things.
yeah, okay, for sure. Cool, man. Great. That was great. Perfect timing for that. Cool.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool, man. Cool. Thanks for coming on. I'm glad you got to express some shit out. It's cool. Appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too, man.
All right, y'all. So we have went over our time by a lot. Again, supposed to be solo, but he wanted to come in and chat about some stuff. He's here I was talking about. But yeah, we have a new day. It's Wednesdays, Hum Day. And I heard in the beginning, you heard the song again, where I said AI is taking over, dude. It's replacing jobs. That song was made from fucking AI, y'all. AI made that song. Crazy. AI made that song I had as an intro song. Okay? You're going to hear the song again. You will hear it again. And just know that song is AI. When I heard it, I was like, dude, this song, I can make this song. Like, I'm pretty sure this song can like get some lot of views and listen to it because it sounds really damn good. You guys, it sounds really good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It sounds really good. I'm gonna give my man applause for coming in the podcast on short notice, talking about some stuff I was talking about earlier. Applause for him. Again, like and subscribe, y'all. I'm probably gonna start doing like more by myself podcasts. You know, it's I don't know, I like talking to y'all like by myself like this. It's kind of cool, like just saying shit that's on my mind like that. It's kind of cool, you know, giving up questions like that, talking about real shit going on in life, whatever. You know, it's cool. It's cool. Again, like come and chat, man. People come and chat. I'll talk to y'all. I read every comment in here. Just come in if I want to come talk. Come talk. Say what you want to say in here. I'll respond. Come say something. Or leave a comment in the comments when it's over. Y'all come comment. I'll respond to y'all. Anybody comes, I'll respond to y'all. No matter what. Okay. Next episode, next week, next Wednesday. Who knows what it's gonna be about? It can be about something totally different. It can be the same thing by myself talking about life shit, like about all kind. Who knows? Who knows? Honestly, one episode, I'm gonna do a episode, y'all, where I'm gonna have 4 different couples in here. One's gonna be an engaged couple. One's gonna be a newlywed couple. One's gonna be a boyfriend and girlfriend, and one's gonna be like the older married couple who's been married for more than like 8 years, whatever, right? And I'm gonna ask some serious questions for that. It could be all of us. We're all gonna be talking about it, I'm not gonna say all of it because I don't want to ruin the whole that episode. But in the coming weeks, it's gonna happen. I got the people I want to have already on here. I'm excited for it too. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna finally meet my wife to be. She's gonna be on the podcast finally. So you'll be able to see her. See who I've been talking about this whole episode. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming here. Freaking Barack, Layla, and Martin. All y'all come here. My boy came in here earlier. Whoever's in the chat watching right now, thank y'all for being here. I'll see y'all again next Wednesday on Hum Day. And have a good one.